Divorce and real estate? Couple of things that you might want to look into doing. Hi, I'm ReAnn Gonzalez with Edge Home Finance. Before we get started, I have a huge favor to ask. Please hit the like and subscribe button below. Okay, so now let's get into it. Dividing your assets in a divorce settlement is tough, and there's no way to split a co-owned home in two. While selling and splitting the proceeds may be the fairest option, some divorcing couples avoid the issue entirely by having one spouse remain in the property, either due to emotional attachment or to ease the transition for the kids. When one spouse keeps the house, what's the best way to ensure a smooth parting without having to deal with future real estate ownership or mortgage issues? When you're trying to keep one spouse in the home, the first thing I recommend you look at is the affordability issue. A house that made financial sense to you as a couple may not make financial sense to a single income after a divorce. You really need to look at it all and make sure you can afford the home on your own. Mortgage payment, taxes, and insurance if they are not included, and utilities and maintenance. After all that, you want to make sure you are able to still have a life, enjoy your family, and maybe even travel. If one of you choose to keep the home, there are a couple of items that I highly recommend you do. First one is make sure that the divorce attorney prepares a special warranty deed, removing the individual who will not be keeping the home, and have this fully executed, notarized, and filed for records in the county records. This is technically when the transfer of property is official. I once had a client who divorced, had the deed completed, but the attorney did not file it for record for her. And when she came to me to refinance the mortgage, we ran into a title issue. What happened was, from the time her divorce was finalized to this day, her ex-husband incurred tax liens. And even though her name was not on the tax lien, the property deed records still showed his name on them. So the lien was attached to their property until they were cleared. You see, what many people do not understand is the transfer of title is not complete with just the deed executed. It is final when filed in the county records. Second thing is, I would require verbiage in the divorce decree on a set amount of time for the property to be refinanced. If not refinanced in that amount of time, then it must be listed for sale. The reason I recommend this is because a divorce does not remove your name from the mortgage. Special warranty deed does not remove your name from the mortgage. The only way to remove your name from the mortgage is to refinance. If your ex, who kept the house, ever gets into financial difficulties, you do not want the late mortgage or foreclosure or any joint credits to affect your credit and prevent you from buying a house or car in the future. You see, our current credit scoring models don't take into account a divorce decree. Now, that being said, as a mortgage lender, we will not count the current mortgage debt against you with a copy of the divorce decree that states the home and debt were left to your ex. Divorce is hard. What I mentioned above are items that I recommend you discuss with your attorney. As you know, I am a mortgage lender and not offering legal advice, but just sharing from my experience in lending and previous title experience. Things that can be done in advance to help make a clean cut and easier in the long run for everyone. I hope you found this information helpful. If you know of anyone who needs help with a mortgage, please share my YouTube channel with them, as my goal is to help as many people as I can achieve the American dream of homeownership. Lastly, if you have any questions and want to chat about your situation, please feel free to reach out to me at 915-478-1157 or apply at my link listed below. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.